gonna fight on. I'm gonna. They've pushed me back a little bit, but I'm just gonna try and run one right through. I'm just gonna like advance really hard on one, like because they're pushing me back. So I'm gonna go on the offense and just really run at him and just try and stab straight into him. 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22 damage. 3 damage. Try to push him back, if anything. Stab him.
Okay, so you find yourself sort of pinned. You force the blades back, rip down with the axe, step on it, step over it, and slam your sword blade straight through the centre of the chest of one. It rips through the clavicle? Yeah. Sternum.
Yes.
Through the sternum, straight out through the spine, and the upper part of the rib cage shears away from the bottom half of the rib cage as the sword hilt slams into ribs, and the top half of the skeleton falls away from you as the legs slump down to the ground at your feet.
Oh my god.
Second action.
Defensive.
So it slumps at your feet. You turn to face the other one, ready for whatever it sends either way. So that then turns, the spear comes down towards you. 11?
12.
As the spear comes down towards you, looking at it, you just watch the spear coming this time, ready for it and waiting. You underestimate them for a moment, but not now. Especially after your defeat at the hands of a woman the other day, you're not best pleased. You smash it out, you don't care what these aberrations are. Libby's still out there somewhere and they're in your way. The sword comes down. No. The other one coming in behind as you rip down steps in next to it. The sword thrusts past its compatriot as you're pinning down this. You parry, readying your sword to thrust through one of their something or others.
Okay.
No!
I'll get it later. Just remind me. Okay, so let's go for it. 9 plus the whole bunch. Yeah. 8 damage.
Who to?
The spearman.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Okay.
Pop his head off.
So you rip down the spear with the axe as the sword thrusts through. You push it straight past, keeping the tip pointed straight at the spearman's skull, and then you just ram the sword straight through the skull. And there's a sort of popping sound as it pierces through, and then as it pierces the back end and the broader part of the blade eats into the skull, it just shatters. And the rest of the body slumps to the floor. Second action.
Ready an attack
Okay.
with my hatchet. I flip the hatchet. What I'd like to do to ready the attack, I flick the hatchet so it spins, and I just move the sword into that hand and just catch it with my right hand. So it's in my throwing hand. So I just go and ready.
So the swordsman comes straight for you, and also emerging out of the fog is another skeletal head, carrying, at this time wielding an axe and in some kind of ragged tunic.
The one that's emerging, could I use my ready attack to throw my axe at that guy?
Yeah.
The one that's kind of emerging.
Yeah.
So my ready attacks to throw at him, and then ready for the guy that's close to me.
The guy the swordsman attacks.
Okay.
12. So you thrust it through as the swordsman comes down. You don't even wait for it. You just smash the hilt of your blade into the side of his head. He stumbles away from you, flailing wildly. As he stumbles away from you, you can see a this skeletal thing, this armoured aberration emerging from the freezing fog. Axe raised overhead as if ready to hit you. You just let fly the hatchet that you have held in your ready hand. It hits
to
true.
hit. Nice.
6.
5 damage. Take that. Poke.
It just thugs satisfactorily, sticking in the skull, and it carries on advancing towards you.
Oh dear.
Oh, with a 15.
Ooh, that hits.
Get for him. Shouldn't be so mean. The axe bumps into its head and it sort of almost stumbles and brings the axe down. You didn't expect this one to actually follow through as the blade cleaves down towards you. 6 damage. It cleaves down towards you. You didn't expect this, and your outstretched arm, the axe just cleaves into it. Blood's gushing from your arms, leaving a short spray, and the muscle going taut, hard, and painful in your arms. Oh, you.
Okay. Do I see any others advancing?
Make a perception check. No,
No, not with that.
You are just embroiled in the smashing of weapons against armour.
Okay.
Collapsing heaps of bones. They're not even human. It doesn't worry you one bit about destroying them, is there?
Yeah.
You have no sentiment, and all your rage for the days of not being able to find Livy are just pouring out into these things.
I'm taking a beating now. I'll try and gut this one.
The axe one.
Yeah. Well, there's only one on me, right?
Yeah, the swordsman has stumbled away after you smashed him.
Okay, so I'll try and gut this one. So he's just holding a big two-handed axe.
Yeah, he just brought it down. It's actually smashed into the ground in front of you.
Okay. Could I try and chop his arms off?
Check.
So his axe is smashed near the ground. He's got me a little bit, so he's got and the opportunity to cut his arms off.
Yep.
Yep, I've done that. 8 damage.
Okay, so yeah, the axe comes down. It sort of clips through your arm, which causes you to pull the axe, throw the axe. The arm that's through the axe gets clipped as it stumbles forward unexpectedly quickly. The axe smashes into the ground at your feet, thudding, and you just flick your wrist across and then thrust forward into its skull, through it, into its mouth.
It's like in between his teeth.
Teeth smash out as you ram the tip of the blade through, and out of the back of the skull as it slumps one way, bones clattering, and the armor smashing to the floor. You hear a creak behind you. Oh dear. And you feel a sudden sharp pain in your side. Take 7. And, oh god, 15.
I'm out. I'm unconscious.
Really?
Yeah.
Make a fortitude save.
What is it?
It'll be constitution modifier. You're on 1 hit point.
Am I unconscious?
No. You made a fortitude
Still
save.
alive.
You're conscious on
I need to run. I need to get out of here.
Just one dude.
Just no others emerging. Oh god.
Do or die.
Do or die.
Die.
He takes one last desperate flail with his left hand as well. His offhand because he's just been cut with his good hand. Just takes one.
His sword's already in his lap.
And his sword's already in his left. He takes one last flailing swipe out of desperation. Oh, and it's so relevant! Oh, hold on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to hit. We rolled a 3 and still hit.
If you'd crit failed, that was
I
about
was
it.
really desperate for a crit fail because that was in my head. I was like, please be a crit fail. 2 damage. No, he's alive. He's still alive. Oh no.
Ooh, dearie me.
Oh, this is too intense. Please miss.
Okay. This is
12 AC.
this is
What did you roll? Oh!
Drew drops to the ground. And running through the woods, we find ourselves looking from left and right. Funny smells. It doesn't smell right. There's weird things. I can smell stuff. It's not good. I don't like it. Go. Where'd he go? Stupid idiot. I don't know what's going on. Hang on. What? Hey, hang on. Bones. What? No, wrong smelling bones. Don't like the smell of those bones. What are you going to do?
Listen. Natural 20.
In the distance you hear the sound of a human. The human you've been travelling with. He just helped you. He carried you down. That was stupid. Why did he carry you down? That was stupid. You almost died. That was stupid. It was cold. Didn't like it. But he did help me. He helped me try to find him. And you can hear very clearly the sound of sword against, or steel against steel, and the occasional thunk and crash of armour and something tumbling to the ground. What do you do?
That's just difficult because I don't know Red much. What would Red do? He's loyal. I know he's loyal. He'd run back. Really loyal. I know that much about him. He stops. He makes these stops, and he has this feeling that something's terribly wrong. He helped me. It's now my turn to try and.
So he turns
and dashes back.
Start bounding full pelt through the fog, and you can smell bones that smell wrong. You can smell them, and they're getting nearer and nearer. And you start banging through the woods, and as you come through the woods, you just get to the sound where the noises are. You hear clang, clang, smash, clang, and as you see these silhouettes emerging through the woods, you see a man getting thrust from the side by a sword cutting through his side. He drops to the floor and flails wildly with his offhand as he fails to drop the attacking bad bones, living smells wrong thing. What do you do?
The only thing I can do, he runs as fast as he can, jumps onto this creature, and starts mauling the neck area, worrying at the neck area. That's all he knows how to do. So it'll be a strength. What would you like? So he's running, leaping onto him and wrestling with him.
+1.
Just go for the strength.
Okay. Oh, fucking hell.
Dice gods, why are you doing this? Why?
Runs over, bounds at this thing that's attacking the human that's helped him. Barrels into it, tries to pin it down, but can't get its teeth stuck in, just finds rusted old chainmail in the way and sort of tries to worry past it. As he feels cold steel cut through, takes 3 more.
He was
on 4.
He was on full, right?
No, taking 4 damage.
And that, so you took 3 there.
And make a Constitution save for Drew. This is for Drew.
Okay. 3.
So he's -1. You're doing Constitution saves, not percentile. Sorry. Just so you know, do know how to do it. Feels cold steel bite through his ribcage. You yelped as you bound away and turned back and growling at the bad smell living bone thing. What do you do?
Try and attack again. Oh, but he's really, really kind of hurt. He's really limping here. Red. Come on, Red. 9.
Just continues growling and fighting and trying to get at it, but it's now sort of holding him at bay, almost keeping the sword pointing, and he kind of goes forward and back, but it's keeping it at the tip of the blade. Over to you. He advances and tries to thrust clumsily, but manages to dodge out of the way. Constitution save for Drew.
7, 9.
-1.
Oh my goodness.
Drew just lies in unconsciousness, desperately struggling to decide whether to.
Is going to try and lead this beast away from this man.
Okay.
So he's going to try and advance and get his attention, but lead him away.
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. 7.
Make a dexterity check.
20.
And make another intelligence check.
11. No, 11.
Okay, so Red just starts barking, sort of coming forward and then backing off, and coming forward and backing off, and coming back, and starts rotating away from the man. And starts backing off and coming forward and just sort of slowly easing away. Make a perception check.
For Red?
Red, yeah.
5.
Sense nothing around you. You just keep on backing off and barking, and every time it's sword thrust, you're just coming into sword range, and then it's just and sort of coming in and backing off, letting it thrust for you, and it starts stumbling, and you start coasting it further and further away from the man until it gets to a point where you start just sort of trotting just out of it, and it seems to just be trying to shamble after you. You keep this up for how long? So I can get some distance between me and the beast, so I can dash off back to the human and have some time to. Okay, so you just keep on doing this, coming forward, barking and backing off, and barking and backing off and barking and backing off. After you've backed off for 100 meters or so, make a perception check. Again, you don't notice anything in the general vicinity. So you're just going to bowl at this point.
Yeah.
In the meantime, so you start bowling back, make a constitution check
For Drew.
And again.
9. 15.
Okay. So, Drew just comes to. Certainly he should be dead. You can feel the burning pain in his side. The hands reach for it and he feels the wet blood there. Feels the pain and says to himself earnestly but kind of jokingly, I've had worse.
Okay.
And forces himself to sit up. Looks around and just sees to the right the hatchet embedded in the skull of one of those things. To the left, the elegant silver sword of the Fisher King. And he was sure that there was another skeleton there, another one of these things about to run him through. And he suddenly hears bounding noises coming towards him, and a bolt of ginger fir comes through the fog, kind of almost bounds into him, but then sort of stumbles and bounds over him, and kind of stumbles and comes to a stop and goes, and then turns and starts to like move off at a fairly slowish pace.
Yeah, kind of like Red to once he reaches Drew to just start pulling at his clothing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, like trying to like help him up, basically. We have to go. We have to. He's like, come on, we have to go. You know, sort of thing.
Starts pulling
so Drew's
him
like,
to
oh
his feet.
my god. Yeah. helping him to his feet if he can.
So what does Drew do?
Drew gets to his feet. He gets the sword, obviously, and the hatchet.
As you reach for the sword and you turn and you reach and you put your foot on the skull and wrench the hatchet free, you start hearing a sort of stumbling noise coming towards you.
Okay. I look to where the noise is coming from.
It's coming from the direction the dog came in.
Okay. Is there a spear to hand? One of their spears.
One of their spears. Yeah, there's a couple of spears going around the floor.
I'll sheathe the sword, belt the hatchet, and pick up one of the spears.
Okay.
Okay. So I have on my.
You can hear the shambling getting closer.
I have a spear.
Excellent.
How far away is it from me?
It is. It's. You can hear it coming closer.
Hear it coming.
You don't think you've been unconscious for very long. You were fighting, you were on the floor, you came to, you sat up, you picked up your stuff, and you can hear something coming towards you through the fog.
Quick look around to see if there's any others of these approaching.
Just
the one.
It's just red and the sound of one thing coming
Okay.
towards you.
I make a bolt for it. A run. I pick up the spear, dog's pulling me in, I go, right, come on, Red, come on! And I start running, well, limping, running, towards the castle. With Red in tow.
And you find yourself just going through dark mist in the general direction of the castle, stumbling from tree to tree. Stumbling into trees and having to stop yourself and prevent yourself from falling over. Not sure how far you've gone or how far away you are. You lose all sense of time once again as you find yourself stumble out of the edge of the forest and into the familiar rises of the hills that lead up to Frogmore Castle.
Can I see anyone on the battlement?
You can't see the castle, you're just in the foothills. It's just the hills and the fog.
That foggy, okay.
You can see like 50 metres or 50 yards.
Wow, that foggy, okay.
You recognise the lie of the land and you have enough of a feel for the area that you can definitely find. You know which direction to go in.
Sure. Right, so I make my way towards the main gate.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll go towards the main gate.
You stumble through the fog. It seems like an age. You keep yourself going. Both you and Red limping side by side. Sometimes you geeing Red on, sometimes Red geeing you on. And eventually you can see some vague shimmering torchlight. And you think it must be, because it's high up, it must be the torches that you would put up above the castle.
Any guards on the gate?
You can't see anything, you can just sort of see a looming ominous silhouette, and you can't really see anything, just this faint light coming through the fog.
I shout, open up! It is I, Drew Wentworth! Quickly, open these gates!
And you hear the sound of armour kind of all around you. And a cry goes up from the battlements. Open the gates! But you don't recognise the voice.
Okay.
And then another cry comes out. Be swift! When the door opens, be in and out before those things get you! And you hear in the fog around you again the sound of armour. Almost like ranks coming to attention.
Whoa. Could I do a listen check to estimate how many? 14?
By the sounds of
12,
it, you were looking at companies of armoured.
Literally companies.
Like possibly hundreds.
Holy oh my god.
A door, small door, or the sound of a small door opening.
I literally shoulder barge my way as soon as the door creaks
It
open.
opens suddenly, he's like, get in quick!
Come on, Red, come on! And
you both sort of stumble, bolt through the door, and find yourself face to face with somebody wearing Fogmore's heraldry, but you don't recognise him.
I don't know.
Which you find very, very odd. He's a guard. You don't recognise him.
Okay. I
And
think
they look at you, and they're like, "The Drew Wentworth."
yes. Who am I speaking? What is your name? Who am I speaking to? What's going on here?
The Drew Wentworth.
Yes, I am the
Make
Drew
a
Wentworth.
perception check.
17.
You find yourself looking at what ought to be Pud, but it's not Pud. It's like if Pud was 20 years younger.
Whoa. And is
Because
he?
Pud's been around for
Is
a
he
bit.
just as big as you were? Or
It's
just-
like but it's like not him. It's like you can't. No,
It kind of looks like him, but not.
it's his son.
Wow. What?
Except if this is Pud's son, you would have had to have been gone for decades.
What? You. What is your name, there, soldier? He says to this fellow.
They could.
Do you want? His name is
Pern.
Pern.
Yeah, Pern.
Pern. That'll do.
And you say you're Drew Wentworth.
Yes. Yes, I am.
The Drew Wentworth.
Yes. How many times do I need to tell you? Yes, I am the Drew Wentworth. What is going on here? Who are you? Why
say-
have I never met you before?
Just wait here, sir. I've always been told you would come back, but no one really believed it. It's been rather a long time. You have to wait, sir. Bryant. We must have Sir Jephram. He's the only one who would be able to tell the truth of this.
And I just turned to the nearest guard, and I just
Don't recognise Bryant either.
and I don't recognise him as well. Maybe I just openly shout, oh God, well, the equivalent of a maester. Game of Thrones terminology.
You?
Yeah, I requested a maester.
Oh no, but you'd be like the hand. Okay,
I need medical
you're looking
attention,
Yeah,
basically.
okay, I get you, of course, because you're like bad,
I'm
badly.
really like
Oh, so it'd just be
to the point where I'm stopped.
Maester it is.
We'll say maester. Somebody, maester, quickly! And I literally slumped to the floor with my back against the wall. A maester!
And they're like,
I'm so fucked that I can't even stand.
Bryant looks very surprised as you slump down, and then observes you clutching your side, then sees the blood, and then as you start to pass out, you hear a cry going up. Bring the maester!
Just lose consciousness, I think. That's too much blood. Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell, man?